Cancers, it's Heather here with Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your July 2019 general overall spread. So please keep in mind with it being general, it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Cancer out there. You guys know the drill. If it doesn't seem to fit, please don't try to force things. There are a ton of amazing readers out there. So feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. If you're cross-watching, you could very well resonate with the Cancerian energy coming through. And it's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer. Alright guys, so we're just going to hop right in. Oh, we had two that wanted to pop out. Five of Swords and King of Pentacles. So some of you are connecting with an earth sign. There could be a bit of guilt associated with something, whether it's on their part or your part. Maybe you have an earth sign that is harboring a lot over a connection between the two of you and the way things might have ended or the way that things have gone, or you could very well be embodying the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and finally, because it was reversed, so finally releasing guilt of some sort. And again, this person may be releasing some guilt over things when it comes to you. Queen of Pentacles, I love that it was King and then the Queen's right there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy again. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She's very strong. She's very stable. She's very soothing, calming. Ten of Cups. She has the ability to really, truly connect with people on a deep level and help nurture and pour into their souls. Ten of Cups, focusing on maybe your abundance, your happiness, the goals that you have set out. Ten of Cups is fulfillment, and a lot of people think it's just in a relationship, and it could very well indicate a very fulfilling relationship coming in. But to me, it's also about fulfillment within your soul, within yourself, within the life that you've built. And with that Queen of Pentacles, maybe you are coming into a very secure and stable point in your life, and you're really focusing on where your happiness lies and what you want to build for yourself. Page of Wands, yeah. It could be you really taking the first steps, because the pages are, they're the first step in the journey as far as page knights, kings, queens go. It's about moving towards what really lights a fire. It can indicate messages, communications, things like that coming in. So it could very well be some kind of passionate offers, messages, magician. So whatever's going on right now, if you do have some offers coming in, it's because you've been working and manifesting things for yourself. Maybe you've been working internally on coming to this point of power within, where you embody this Queen of Pentacles, where you feel secure, you feel solid, you feel stable, emotionally sound, just very soothing, very self-aware and self-secure. And it feels like it's been a battle for you guys, and it's brought forth things into your life that are, coming, that are literally things that you've possibly been focusing on, manifesting, putting your intentions out there. What else can we get for Cancer? But if you have been manifesting, it's coming from a point of passion. High Priestess, yeah. You guys have definitely been getting in tune spiritually. High Priestess is about intuition. It's about trusting the universe, about really sitting and knowing that you are connected, you're one, and tuning in and honing into your abilities. Maybe some of you have empathic abilities. Maybe some of you, because it's nurturing, Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. Maybe some of you have abilities of connecting with the earth. There are so many things that it could entail with those two, but those two energies combined is staying very grounded and solid, feet planted on the ground firmly, but being able to really tune in mentally and emotionally and spiritually and connect with a higher power, which is beautiful, because it's like feet in the ground and head in the sky, and that's talked about balance and fulfillment. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe some of you physically in this sense, because Pentacles for me are not just financial things, it's abundance spiritually. So some of you could very well be on a journey of becoming more solid, more grounded in your spiritual practice, in yourself. And with that High Priestess, communication's coming in right now. It's like embrace it and trust it, trust your intuition. The Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. So you guys are definitely in a period of, I feel like, spiritual transformation. You guys have been in this for a while, but I mean, honestly, with Chiron and Cancer, it happens. We're on a journey of healing. If you have any planets that connect to Chiron and Cancer right now, I mean, you're going to get the brunt of something. So seeing things from a different perspective, when it comes to what you've been battling, whether it's internally, externally, it's like you've been battling something. And it's caused you to really go within and see things in a new light. It's shedding new light. And the fun thing about this deck, I love it with the Seven of Wands, because usually it's combativeness and people fighting around. With this deck, I love that it's literally like you have the power to chop out shit. You can chop the shit down. You do not have to stay in that. And then when the Queen of Swords under that Page of Wands, so if you have communication coming in, you could be very discerning. You could be speaking your truth, speaking your mind, speaking from the heart, because pages are passionate and the Queen of Swords is mental. So it's like doing it in a way where you're able to step back, but you're still speaking from your soul. You're still speaking your truth, even if you're not letting your emotions dictate that. Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups, you're battling towards your fulfillment. I mean, hardcore, whether it's internal or external, you've been battling and really having to dig deep and hack and hack and hack through the shit in order to finally reach a point of fulfillment within yourself. It's like the universe is begging you to step up into this power, and you're just like, I don't know. Do I want to do that? And that Queen of Swords on that Page of Wands, yeah. I mean, I'm just going to be real. If you have someone coming in and coming at you in a way that you don't want coming in, you're going to immediately cut it out. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So this is someone on the same, really on the same level as you, because King and Queen are on par. I don't always associate them with being a couple. I mean, they could very well be, I guess, but this to me feels more like an energy of someone that is on the same level as you when it comes to discernment, but they're a little bit more tactful when it comes to things like that. You know, the King for me is very, I mean, you can just tell it's like this person has accepted it. They're just like, it is what it is. This isn't going to work. You know, so maybe you're connecting with someone in your circle, in your tribe, or in a relationship where you guys are just in a period of not dealing with anyone's bullshit anymore. You're just cutting it out. Speaking your truth. This is, I mean, you could be calling in an air sign too. I'm going to be real with you because it's the Magician's on this King of Swords. So you could have an air sign, which is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, that's really working towards this connection with you. Or you guys, I'm sorry, every time I start channeling, I start like getting the hiccups and, or they could very well be trying to manifest communication to come in, some kind of communication, maybe standing in their power, or, you know, take it as it resonates. You could be trying to manifest some communication right now, or they could. And I feel like if they come at you with communication, you're going to give and delay, like parlay right back to them, relay it straight to the point, just like they're doing with you. Seven of Cups, High Priestess. So yeah, I feel like you guys are in your head right now. You're really dreaming. You're thinking about the goals and what you want and imagining the life that you can build and knowing that the possibilities you have before you, I mean, they are limitless, you know, to a certain extent, because you can make these things happen. Justice coming in under the Queen of Pentacles and the Hangman. So you're balancing out. This is karmic. This is something that is, I mean, the universe is bringing in for you. So if you've been in a period of really getting more grounded, getting more solid, balancing out, seeing things in a different light, really digging deep internally, it's universally guided right now. This is, I mean, the universal major arcana cards, they're unavoidable. Just going to be real with you. At some point, it's going to happen in your life. You can delay the inevitable, but at some point, these scales are balancing out. And I feel like internally, you needed to have like a recalibration, a balancing the world, yeah, in order for things to start new, for you to move forward into the next cycle of your life, into the next chapter, into the next phase. The World card is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy. You have King of Swords here, which usually, I mean, for me, it's my Aquarius card, but Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have a lot of swords here, so a lot of truth needs to be spoken. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. What did I just say about that Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups is that fulfillment. So if you're getting offers, because this is falling under the Page of Wands, it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. I mean, it could be like business offers. It could be offers of promotion or leveling up or opportunities coming in. It's something that's going to bring you a lot of joy. I mean, it's going to really fulfill you. This Nine of Cups I love because it's she's experiencing the joy. She's loving herself finally. Falling under that Queen of Swords and that Page of Wands, that's telling me that you guys are going to be speaking up and doing it from a place of love, a place of genuineness, but it's going to be out of the love for yourself, for self-love. So if people are coming at you, maybe people from the past, because things are going into retrograde now, that can happen. You know, you're going to be speaking from a place of love for yourself. You're not going to let other people dictate you or run you over. If this is about an opportunity coming in, you're going to be truthful and honest and tactful and communicate effectively, but it's going to be based off of what you need moving forward. What else can we get for Cancer? Yeah. So the Magician, King of Swords, Five of Wands. So for some of you, you could have internally been battling over what you're trying to call in, what your truth is, what your compass is, your true north, what you're really bringing in to your life. Maybe some of you are hesitant or battling over, again, an air sign that you've been connecting with and you don't know what to do. You know, Five of Wands is that internal struggle of just not knowing, not wanting to battle anymore, to be free of it. But, I mean, if you have been battling over this, the good news is the Sun card is here. So this is the card of Leo, but it's the card of happiness, of contentment, of joy. This is falling under the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. So intuitively going within and knowing what options, what choices are going to be best for you is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance moving forward. So you guys are going to take steps in the right direction. Whatever you're called to do, whatever you're guided to do intuitively is what's going to bring you happiness. So, I mean, really sit. No wonder you're grounded right now, embracing that Queen of Pentacles. You have to stay grounded. You have to, in order to really tune in and hear and understand what you're being called to do and how you're being called to step up and into this power in order to bring happiness into your life, this fulfillment. I mean, because that Sun card is that ultimate happiness, that childlike wonder, that childlike happiness. So anything else for Cancers moving forward? Anything else for Cancers? July 2019. Empress, yeah. Maybe some of you are working on that divine feminine energy or creating and birthing things. There's that Five of Swords. So, okay. The Empress and Four of Swords, these two together, are about going within, taking the time to meditate, to contemplate, and focus on what you want to build. The Empress is that divine feminine energy, so some of you could be balancing out your masculine and divine feminine energies right now very well. Some of you could really be getting in tune with yours. With the divine feminine, you'll find that you go through periods of your life where you're more emotional than you've ever been. You're more insecure. You have a lot of esteem and worth and value, and that's a very feminine thing to do. That is just what we embody. So healing, balancing out with that aspect in yourself is taking place, because that's under the Justice, the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, becoming more grounded, becoming more solid, because you've been in a period of really trying to figure out who you are, your worth, your self-love, embracing this part of you and the emotional state that you have. Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, the World, so yeah, you guys are intently going inside and really fighting for what your happiness is, figuring out, battling yourself, battling other people over, really what you want to start, what you want to begin, where your next chapter is heading. So the key for that, I feel like, is going within and finding the time to either get grounded, meditate, just sitting and thinking and journaling and really just envisioning the life that you want for yourself. And then letting it unfold. Don't put a cap on things. Don't put a box on it. See where you really want to be, what you want to be doing. And if you don't have a focal point, my thing is this. figure out, because it took me a long time to really figure out that this is something that I wanted to do. I mean, not everyone wakes up and they're like, oh, well, I want to spiritually heal people and help people and become a tarot reader. And, a lot of people don't really wake up and just as a kid think that's what I want to do. But I knew I always wanted to help people. I knew that I had been through a lot of things in my life that put me in a very spiritual and emotional place. I had healed a lot of trauma and a lot of karma in my life, and I knew that that was a gift that I had the ability to share with people. And it took me a long time to really figure this out, how I could share it. So if you tune in and really pay attention to, and I mean, really you have to credit yourself. Give yourself credit for the gifts that you have, and it helps you spiritually move forward. So the Star card on the Five of Swords. So if you have felt at any point any guilt moving forward, maybe the way things have been, maybe it could be past life stuff too, because you do have Libra here, the Justice card, which is karmic. Some kind of spiritual healing is taking place when it comes to guilt within you. Five of Swords for me is my guilt card. It can indicate a selfish victory. This doesn't feel like that to me. This to me feels like guilt over the way that things have transpired, or guilt over the way you wanted to move forward into something and not feeling like you deserved it, or not feeling like you were in a place where you could embrace that power maybe. But with the Star card, it is a fulfillment and a wish card as well. You have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. You have the Star, which is a make a wish card. So you are definitely in a period of finding out what you're being called to do. And the universe is literally saying, hey, figure it out. Figure it out, make a wish. Make a wish, release it. You don't have to feel guilty over things anymore. And the Star card is about healing too. So maybe you are having some kind of divine healing that's coming in right now over past traumas, past wounds, past life things. Maybe involving your emotions, your emotional makeup with the Empress energy here. And it's taken the point of going within and really figuring out how you want to move forward, what you want to move forward towards. So can we get one more card for Cancer, please? One more card for Cancer. King of Wands. Okay, so at the end of this all, I feel like this is, you guys, it's either you or, no, this is you, because I don't see this as anyone else but you guys. King of Wands. It is a divine masculine type of energy. So you have the Empress on one end and the King of Wands literally on the other end. So maybe it is about balancing out these energies between the two of you. Okay, sorry, not two of you, but, well, maybe it is two of you. Maybe you're connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but more than anything, I feel like this is you balancing out the yin and yang inside of you. It is you finally healing and dealing and handling and moving forward with this divine feminine energy, parts of you that needed to be healed in your heart and your soul, things that were underneath the surface. And then finally moving forward and taking action. You make the decisions on what you want. You trust your soul. You follow your gut, your intuition, and then you move forward. It's following, High Priestess, which is intuition, listening, and guidance. Seven of Cups, options on the table. What do you want? The Sun card, happiness, joy, contentment, fulfillment, childhood-like just energy coming through. On top of the King of Wands, which is that masculine principle, the taking action, the heading towards things, the getting things done, and making your moves ahead. I love that because it is. You guys are just working on so much healing and perspective, and then because of that, it brings in so much abundance. It brings in the possibilities. It brings in this happiness that finally stirs inside of you to get things started and get this ball rolling. I love that. All right, Cancer, so let's see what oracle card we can get for you guys. That one flew right out of the gate. My vibes speak louder than my words. That is true. That High Priestess. I feel like it's not just your vibes. I feel like in general, what you're picking up on right now, what you're portraying, what you really feel in your soul. Make sure you put that out in there. That Queen of Swords, that speaking your truth, that holding on to your soul's truth. Put it out there. Don't be afraid of it. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So literally talked about balancing out. We talked about healing. We talked about maybe self-worth, self-esteem. I mean, it could be many of those things, but it's that divine feminine principle. Heal them. It's why, this balancing, this justice card is coming in. Things need to be healed and balanced out. This is a very spiritually guided point in your life right now. So let the healing take place, Cancers. Okay. And Goddess Oracle card. I love this blossoming. So we have peace and blossoming. So this is my new deck. I am going to grab my book. Thankfully, these are numbered cards. And then I'm going to show you guys. So we have blossoming. The flower moon. It says, do not give up. You have not planned for this. Or you have planned for this. Take notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. This is coming into that power. In the country in which I live, there really aren't a lot of meadows, that classic kind of gently rolling open space. The kind of space whispers to you here. Rest a while, lay down, my friend, it's soft. Oh my goodness. There is a time to blossom. We plant seeds, physically and metaphorically, so they will blossom into what we intend. Perhaps the journey has been a long and hard one, but we shouldn't give up, especially if we are this close. Fear is usually the thing that prevents flow or blossoming. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change, fear of what people think. I could go on. But if we can release the useless fears and begin to enjoy our growth and eventual blossoming, it will all be worthwhile. I love that. So the companion stone or metal for that card is ruby, which is beautiful. Okay, so then we have peace. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. That is that Queen of Swords energy. I'm just going to throw that out there now. Or King of Swords. They don't do drama. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. Four of Swords. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. I choose to create and hold peace. I allow this ripple out into the world. We are an anxious bunch, as smart and folk. We are constantly stimulated or not stimulated enough. We find it hard to sleep, and for some, we self-medicate with food, devices, drama, and work. We seek peace, but we don't know how to go about it particularly well. Peace can begin with a series of decisions we make. For example, we can decide we can't control everything. Shock. I love that. Think about the most pressing and worrying issues you have right now or the situations you're giving the most sleepless nights. Then break them down into pieces and place them under the correct heading. Be honest and discerning. What you will find is that most of your situations or issues are under the second heading, things you cannot control. However, the things under I can control are important, and you must take action because these are the best of your abilities to control. Those are the things you will influence and where you will glean the most change. While this seems a simple system, I promise you it will give you far less worry about and instantly more peace. So more than anything, I feel like this is literally focusing on what you can work, what you can build, and releasing energies behind that do not serve you. Letting things go that, really, they cause a lot of, 7 of Wands energy, 5 of Wands, internal struggling and battling when it comes to your peace. It's time to release it, let it go, and heal it, guys. All right, Cancers, that's going to be it for your July 2019. I hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead, and happy birthday to you as well. Sending lots of love and light your way. I'll see you guys soon.